guys, Rivethead here. Welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange 2. If you guys doing well, taking care of yourselves, we're back in Arizona, it looks like. Okay, 7 weeks have passed. Ooh, Scorpion. Aw.
Hey. Wake up, Sean. Dude, come on.
What? What time is it?
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out.
Wow. Yep. Arizona's a beautiful place.
So?
Yeah, okay. Good call. Wow. That's amazing.
Yep.
I know. Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nano. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
Aw.
I love you. No matter what happens. You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too. Ow! 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 Diaz brothers. Always.
Nice way to start.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Sometimes I feel like she's around, coming after me. It's scary.
She's lucky she's alive.
She's lucky you didn't go after her.
Yeah, but she's still out there. Somewhere.
Don't worry about it, man.
Creeps me out.
Yeah.
Without you, she has no power. We're all good.
Hope so. Sean, are we criminals now?
Now? No.
No way. We did exactly what we had to. If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we're almost at the border. Finally.
I like it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Anna.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, you're never too old to tell
I can
that
tell
one.
you. Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, The Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert.
That's right.
The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied
A mighty fire unicorn. But she's nice, so they become friends.
Excuse me, who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. Okay then, so what happens next?
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins. Together, the wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes. The
The
police forgives them, and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah, sounds pretty good, Enano. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town.
Okay.
Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is too pretty.
Pack it all up.
I hope we could go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
That's
Oh,
pretty
man.
cool.
This place is cool. I could just move here.
Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are the man.
Ah.
Activate flashlight.
On the way.
I love his superpowers. Let's get the trash. There we go.
Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
And no funny business.
Of course not.
There you go.
Perfect formation.
Okay. Get the constellation book.
Every star looked the same
Until
until we used Karen's old guidebook.
Mm-hmm.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
It was probably Karen's.
It reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Okay, so sketchbook. Draw. You gotta be kidding. Of course they're gonna draw this shit.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea.
Daniel, I'm so glad that you agree with me.
I'm glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything.
Yep.
Almost.
That's so cool.
You're just seeing some.
I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Nope.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool.
I agree. I expect you one of my favorite mechanics in the game. Because I am a bit of a doodler myself.
Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nicely done.
My back hurts a little. Hey, can you draw me as a superhero?
Hell yeah.
Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try.
Oh yeah.
Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out. Jeez. Do I really look that evil?
No.
He looks more like a supervillain.
Whoops. Oh man, I got an achievement called Out of Ink. Is that the last one I got to draw? Should have gone for Chilled. I thought Badass would work. Okay.
I'm glad we had these.
Yep.
Not a fan of desert critters.
No, they could be kind of nasty.
Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy.
Ooh-ah.
What are you doing? Dude, we don't have time to play. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
What Scorpion try to figure out what the fuck just happened. Okay.
I wish we saw more falling stars.
Yeah, those
Or
are
any.
pretty cool.
Hey, we saw the Milky Way, dude. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's true. And Mars. That was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah, these guys are real cool.
Where the hell are we going?
Think Joanne will let me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
Anyway, what I was saying is, it's nice to be able to use my power out here. Not hide it.
Yeah, Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Mom doesn't say much about my power. Why do you think?
She's probably confused.
She's, confused.
Or she has it herself.
What do you mean? She's my mom.
Well, you know... I mean... She hasn't seen you for years. Not sure she can deal with all of this at the same time.
Huh. It must be weird for her.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Does it ever rain in the desert?
Well... Oh. Good question.
It does.
You know, I could have done it by myself, right?
Yeah.
Hey, let me be the cool, helpful big brother once in a while. Okay?
Ooh,
Looks like a job for our local super
oh man.
psychic boy.
I just saw a cool baby lizard.
So, maybe you can help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
Oh, shit!
There you go. I hope it's okay.
Nice, man.
Didn't expect that. I thought, maybe pick them up, carefully stack them someplace, but not just blow the fuck out of them. Well, hey, who might argue? I would like to get back to the desert again. It was pretty cool. Ooh, this looks like a cool spot. Okay. Part 5, Episode 5, Wolves. See how this one ends. What if we end up in Mexico? Don't know. I have a feeling a lot of bad shit's about to happen, though.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanne is doing.
Go for it.
That was funny. It was
I have to
Joan
bring back the telescope
written,
to
but
Stanley
Joanne
and I.
said.
Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon. Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry, I was gonna eat with Joanne. Over and out.
10-4. No flying pancakes today.
I'm going to eat some pancakes. Okay, we'll deal with the crops later.
Nice mess. Daniel will never change.
No. Let's hope not. Okay, why don't I just,
It's nice to play games with Daniel again.
I bet.
Karen likes to join us too.
That's even better.
Karen did help us a lot since she found me and Daniel. Better late than never.
I can't complain too much. She's trying.
I'm so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay.
Let's read it.
They deserve some peace.
Oh, well, Sean, sorry I did not write to you sooner, but this was the first time I've had a chance to relax after we got out of Haven Point. Thanks to you and your brother. I still can't believe it really happened. So bizarre. Sarah Lee and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. We'll figure it out later. Thanks to my old savings account, I finally got Sarah Lee antibiotics, so I still should give them the money. So she's been feeling a bit she's been feeling better pretty fast. Kids are superhumans. Yeah, no kidding. Most important thing to me is my sister, just like your brother. You're lucky to have each other, and when you both came our way, we were blessed. Trying to track down our Humboldt crew, so I'll keep you posted. I hope everybody is okay after that night on the farm. We all deserve a break and a better future. Please let me know when you make it to the other side. You and Daniel got this. Give our little hero a big hug. Take care, Jake. I'm glad that that they became... He's a good person, right? So, Cassidy's letter.
Didn't realize how much I miss Cassidy's voice.
Well, let's read
and
the...
her songs. And... Dude.
Oh. Hold on, sexy boy. No more city boy. Jake hooked me up with your P.O. box, so now you can't hide from your old crew anymore. I know you took off from the hospital, and I'm glad you're still going down to Mexico. We've all been fugitives on the run, but you and Daniel are kings of the road. I hope you finally get back home. Of course, I'm not ready to settle yet, so we're all hanging out in Colorado. Today is travel. The idea is trying to get as far away of the West Coast as possible. Too many ghosts for now. Hard to believe Finn isn't here to start shit, and we don't miss him for that. But he'll get a few more songs out of me. We all want to remember him for his angels, not his demons. I miss you. I would love to take a road trip out of this shithole. It'd be great to swim with you again, so you better let me know when you hit Mexico, Sean. Don't let me track you down. Here, I'll even give you my number, so no excuses. Love, Cassidy. That's pretty cool. I love that. I'm glad that they're in touch.
Gotta keep my eye lube handy.
Yeah, you do.
Glad I don't need it as much.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow, there's still lots of pictures. Okay. I've got a laptop. Yeah, let's see what Sean's tabs are. We got access to the
Probably
internet.
so good at describing painful situations
Well, nice.
and seeing the good into it.
You Can Go Home Again by Brody. Last time I saw my mother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone. That I was done with her whole bullshit family. The real family were the strangers I met on the road who became friends, not my family who became strangers. I adopted all the online connections I made around the world and those wandering souls that I would encounter on my journey ahead. You'll be reading about them right now, except the next time I saw my mother, she was in the hospice care at our Utah home. Her body light and frail as a web, holding my hand and telling me that she was sorry about everything that kept us apart for most of my adult life. My mom was dying of cancer, and she was sorry. So I cried, she cried, my brother cried, we all cried. And all the years of family bullshit blew away to dust, like that finger snap sound. I wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be so easy or so hard. I didn't mean the past didn't happen, or that I wasn't responsible in my own way. My brother used to tell me I was like a fake liberal, because while I was trying to save the world, he had to take care of Mom and the family estate. Maybe he was right, but I told him that he also had the money to take care of them. God damn it. If I was in charge of the finances, I would have given away the family estate, and we'd all be broke, living in a co-op. My brother knows this. Families are just fucking weird. Society tells us to love your parents and siblings simply out of blood and chance, but what if you hate each other? What if you're only linked by random DNA? What if? Yeah. Let's read it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I've seen the best and the worst of people everywhere I roll. You tend to have those extremes at 3 a.m. at an empty gas station or some desolate freeway. Yes, I've seen strong families bond in hard times. I know there are big siblings out there who will always care for their little siblings and vice versa. They help me to understand our fragile phila ecosystem. In our last hours, my brother and I held my mom's thin fingers as she passed on to a place I hope is better than the one she came from. After she was gone, I found a stash of some old school essays and stories. The only thing I was good at in school. I never knew she kept this stuff, or that she cared. Even if we never understood each other, she must have been a little proud of that I went my own way and tried to be a force for good. Mothers know how to make you cry like a little bitch. The first time tears had burned my eyes in a long time, it felt good. So now, I've come back to a home I once vowed to never return. I don't feel so alienated this time, even if I still am. Like I say too often, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Now I have an estate to deal with and more responsibility than I actually want. But I have to see this as karma or destiny or the diary of privilege. Don't panic, but I may be taking a break from my life on wheels just to see who or what I can help. Now I have more resources to spread around. I'm sure my brother will approve, insert sarcasm. If we're still talking after all of this memorial bonding, maybe it's not a happy ending, but maybe it's a hopeful one. And speaking of hope, given the sad state of this sad nation, I've been thinking it's time to move outside my comfort zone, send dispatches from places and people I'm not so familiar with, places I can explore and tell new stories from, like Canada, Mexico, or the road never ends. Dude, I fucking hear that.
Yeah, I ghosted her. But so glad to see Lila's back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here.
You never will be. Eat those pancakes, man. Let's look at the picture.
Looks like they all finally found their home.
Yippies. Okay, let me have some pancakes.
One thing Claire and Karen have in common: their love for pancakes.
Pancakes are delicious. I had pancakes for breakfast this morning. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at the hot sauce.
I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce.
Oh, man.
Ugh. Gross.
Ah. To each their own.
Daniel's Big Ten late birthday party made him feel so happy.
Aw. That's awesome. Okay. To letter.
Whoa. I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I've been thinking about this letter for a while, and I know it's been a long, long time coming, so I'm sitting here tonight thinking about the words I should have written 10 years ago. You always used to say everything happens for a reason. We fought about it then. I understand why now. There is a reason I feel like I have to reach out to you both tonight from the desert. I know you've only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter for almost a decade. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, and it was certainly not trying to punish you, like you told me. Don't laugh, but I just didn't know what to say or write. Poet's block. Just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. I understand that. I understand that was how you had to deal with a problem child, an only child who didn't live up to your expectations. There's no denying that I failed you, but I get these are the things that she's crossing out. The weight of your aspirations as parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what I was supposed to be that I just didn't have the opportunity to explore who I actually was. You wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job, great husband, settle down. Oof. And have kids, raise them in faith, and continue the cycle of suburbia. I know that you were raised in a different time and culture, so I didn't understand your point of view. Like you didn't understand your wayward daughter. Maybe a bridge too far for us at the time. After Danny was born, you knew I wanted to take some time to figure things out in my head and heart. It didn't make sense to you or Dad, and I get that. But I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame you for my decision to leave, and maybe a timeout would have led to the same outcome. We'll never know, and I will try not to live in regret. My life has been a roller coaster. There have been times I longed to hear your voices and thoughts. And I know when I last talked to you in New York to ask you to help in paying back my debts, you wanted to help, but it was on your conditions. Excuse me. But it was on your conditions to return right back to where I couldn't return. I hate that that was our last conversation. I'm sorry I reached out to you this day. I'm sorry I broke your hearts. I'm sorry I let you break mine for silencing me for so long. I think we paid our dues. Now I sit under a blue field of crystal stars like a poet. I hope I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge with my mother and father. I hope you can cross it one more time. I hope we can cross it one more time. Love you, daughter. Oof. Oof. Rough words. Lovely, though. Poems?
She's really good at...
Yeah.
This one's pretty intense.
Can't read them. Not a poet. Not a poet.
Either Karen was desperate for a job, or she loved working with kids.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived.
Pretty nice of her. Okay. Look at the note. This is the one. Okay.
Karen doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping.
I'll take a USB key. What's that? Okay.
Arthur and Stanley probably want their telescope back.
Oh. Should I go back and grab that?
Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus, you can't do food coloring out here.
True. Okay, look at the backpack. Okay. So apparently I can't do shit.
Looking at this place, I see that Karen really wanted to get away from it all.
Yep.
Literally.
Morning, Sean.
Morning, guys. Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And dust-free.
Thanks. So much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
No kidding. Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing.
Yep.
We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
Does she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
That's pretty cool.
So, don't you ever get bored? Being out here is a big change.
We do sometimes. We're in a desert. I miss the parks, cafes, shopping. But this place is something else.
And we feel safe out here.
That's
If you could have
important.
seen me as a family man a few years ago, I had everything but nothing. Now I have nothing but everything. Thanks to this one.
After we got together, we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life. Become the person they want to be. Or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
I know that feeling.
I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna see what Daniel's up to.
Okay.
Thanks for the desert brew.
And looking at the time, I'm going to end things here before we go find
These
Daniel.
two remind me of Claire and Steven.
Oh, I'm
In a
not going to talk
weird
about the bear.
hippie version.
Yeah, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all very soon in our next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all the